Hey, my squad, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's check to make sure the notification went out and the sound is working. Sorry, I'm laughing. Me and mom were just talking about something and it was funny. Uh, let's make sure the notification went out and the sound is working. And I'll get into what I'm doing today. Oh my gosh. We have a new baby in the house, guys. Her name is Diesel. Um, It was my niece's kitten. She couldn't have time with her job and everything for her, so she has come to live with us. She is pretty black kitty. She's only been here since day before yesterday, so she's still getting used to everything. Notification has gone out. He'll probably be home later. He'll be home. Don't worry. You know him. He'll be home for Din Din. Yeah, the kittens were earlier, but they probably gone. Yeah. Boy, guys, the outside kittens are growing fast too. Me and mom have been watching them, and it's like every day you look at them, and they're just so much bigger. All right. Notification has gone out. Sounds working. Okay. So today I am working on Alice in Wonderland by Dean McAdam from Diamond Art Club. I'm doing this for June Pride and Crosscraft. Hey, Paper with Diamonds, how are you? So I'm still trying to get fully set up here. I was running behind this morning or today. Normally I'm already set up, but I was having some technical issues with one of my devices. Hopefully the one I'm using, the overhead, will not overheat. This one has a tendency to overheat sometimes. Um, Cross our fingers it doesn't, but I think I got my tablet back working. I don't know. My tablet's been wanting to cut itself off here lately. Okay, good. I was trying to figure out if I had my sound or not. Because after having technical issues trying to get the tablet, yeah, I'm like, Arr. And that the tablet went to cut off like 10 minutes before it was time to go live. And yeah, it takes a good little bit for when I have to do a reset on it. I have to put the little pin in and hit the reset button. It takes it about 10, 15, 20 minutes to want to restart. So, oh, it's cray today. So, hopefully my angle is. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the camera. So we're finishing up Humpty Dumpty. His legs will be done, and he'll be finished. Well, actually, his legs are done. Just got to finish the branch he's sitting on. We've started the Cheshire Cat here. I've actually changed some in him. I've added glow in the dark for his whiskers and his all that. I'm actually putting glow in the dark in his teeth as well. And I've used sparklers for square and a square crystal in his eyes. Oh, excuse me, I got hiccups, guys. Sorry. So that yeah, I did. I charted out. That's the only changes I'm making in this canvas are to Cheshire Cat's whiskers and teeth, just adding some glow in the dark, and to his eyes. I am just like, let's see, I can turn the, I don't know if you, yeah, if you can, I can bring you down. Hold on. So as you can see, that's how I changed his eye. I used emerald and light green S for S for sparklers for squares. And then I can't remember the number of the crystal I used, but then I used the crystal in his eyes. So, and of course, like I say, I'm using glow in the dark in his whiskers and everything. So. Mom, I already took something out. God. Okay. Why is my light red? There we go. So yeah, so why is the chat not showing up on the other side? Oh, because I'm not in the chat. That's right. Duh. Ah, I kept wondering why I wasn't seeing chat on my StreamYard side. And I was thanks, Diamond. Um I wasn't seeing the chat and I'm like, wait a minute. I was accidentally clicked over into something else on my StreamYard side. Well, today is just one wacky day for me. Let's see. So I'm also still working. I only have 2 whips, right? As of right now. That will change next month. And I will be adding another whip. But I only have 2 whips right now. I have Alice in Wonderland, and which is by D. McAdam, and then I have the Golden Valley, which is Chuck Penson. The Chuck I'm doing for Year of the Horse. Also Mia's Year of the Cat, which is just a paint along. Oh no, this is the one. Wow, I'm telling you, my brain is fried. Oh, this is a Nick's Notions tray. This is Cyan Waters, and I actually had this one customized because Nick's could never say MUTTNUTT for the longest time, so she just called me Mutter. So I had it customized with that nickname on it, and I also have the cover minder bar too. That's customized, and it's a cyan watercolor, and you know, so and cyan waters, believe it or not, cyan waters actually there is a drill that matches the cyan waters. I can't remember which number it is, but also with cyan waters, you can pretty much see every drill color in this tray. I have other. This is the venti. I have 4. I have 6. 4. I have 7 ventis. I believe I have 3 shrimp boats. I have 6 P-Rose because they're on the P-Rose. I need to clean this. That does it. But the P-Rose are on my confetti carousel. And I might have I might have 1 or 2 other P-Rose. Let's see, then I've got the Beast. And that's all my NYX trays. Then I've got a one from Ditsy's Diamond Den. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 from Creation Morin. I have a Firefly tray. I have some others there from other places, but this is my go-to tray right here. Is my Venti from NYX, the Cyan Waters one. But yeah, so now my pin, I'm not sure. I won this from Bling It Up, Rochelle, and I'm not sure where this came from, but I do have a Pound Pal pin from Tia. I have a couple of them. I have a No Stop lava pin from Diamond Pen Pals. This one is from can't remember who poured the blank, but Swiss Steve, I believe was the turner for this one. I'm not sure where this one came from. I won this one from the Asian year-long event as well. I'm not sure who poured this blank or turned this blank, but it is gorgeous. Then I have quite a few other pins as well, from different places. So. And I got some that are just like from Amazon and Temu and places like that as well. But I actually have a pin on the way that I'll do an unboxing video for. It was a win. It was a win from the Ticket to Ride event this year. And I am so excited because I have wanted one of her pins forever. And I finally am getting one. I have 2 canvases coming that I will be doing unboxings for when they get here. I have a package coming from Tmall. I'll do an unboxing for when it gets here. Actually, I believe I'm going to use some of those on a canvas I have that I won from the Asian year-long event as well, Fiona from Dragons and Beasties. I believe I'm going to use some of them on her. But we'll see. We'll see. Because I'm not quite sure when I'll get to her, because I told myself I won't be going into the new year with no whips this year, because this one right here, and I'm not even at the halfway point on this one yet. This canvas is 106 by 70. Chuck Penson is 93 by 70. So I knew I wouldn't be able to have them done by the end of the year. I had 2 other whips at the time when I made this decision. I was working a 40 by 50 and 40, I believe it was 48 by something, 48 by 45, I think. One was Sir Guinea Pig by Mystic Scribbles from Bella Art. And then the other one was Woodsy Witch. The artist of that is Kristen Block. We know her here in YouTube. We know her here on YouTube as Whiskey Witch. And that was when she was with Diamond Art Emporium. She's no longer with them. But I got those 2 canvases done. So what I told myself is, since I know that I'm not going to have, I may have the Chuck Penson done by the end of the year. But the Alice in Wonderland, I know I'm not going to have done by the end of the year. So I told myself I finished 2 whips. I gave myself permission to get up 2 more. So it's like I have 2. Think of like Monopoly when you get to get out of jail free cards. So I have 2 free kit up cards, basically. I actually may actually make me a little, so I can keep track of that. Make me a little tracker for that. So I can, I have an event in October that I am definitely kitting up for if she hosts it again this year. And I have an event coming up next month that the one canvas that's coming is for, and I'm pretty sure it'll be here from by then because it's coming from California. So yeah. So I'm excited for that because that one was a unicorn as well. It was on my list as one of my unicorns I wanted. Oh, now she's climbing. Okay. We have a new kitten in the house, and my niece just didn't have the time to give her the attention that she needs. So me and Mom have took her, and her name is Diesel, or AKA Mama's, and we've only had her since Monday, or no, Sunday. Was it Sunday or Monday? She's not Sunday. Junior brother's Sunday. And she hid under my mom's bed the first night. And she started venturing out the second last night. And next, are you talking about the event for next month? It's part of the year of the horse. It has to do with winter. Your canvas has to be a new start, and it has to be something to do with winter or Christmas, and have a horse in it. Oh God, cat, don't kill me. Oh, I can't remember the name of it right top me, but it's like a mini event inside the year of the horse event. Hi, Stuck Sissy. Oh, hold on a minute, guys. I will be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. I just wanted to go get a picture. This is the new baby. I think you guys can see her. I'm not sure. She's jet black. She has white on her tummy, but she's jet black. But her name is Diesel. or AKA mamas. My niece just didn't have the time with work and other things to give her the attention she really needed. Um, but yeah, she was hiding. She's hid under the wagon and mom's bed and china cabinet and all that. But now she's starting to venture out a lot more. So she's venturing out a lot more now. And like I say, I think we've only had her since Sunday. So yeah. Yeah, we're Pride's on week 2. Um progress with post analysis. Oh, thank you for saying that, because I also got to put my progress in for crosscraft as well. That's with Artemis and Diamond and Doxies. But yeah, so we have a new baby in the house. And surprisingly, mom's cat, who we thought might want to go after her, because who? Precious? She's probably in the kitchen on her chair or in the bathroom on her chair. She's claimed our chairs in the house. She's only hissed at her once or twice. But other than that, Precious is not going after her. And Precious is the queen of the house. Precious and Zoe, knock on wood, Precious and Zoe ate fault in a couple months. Since we downsized and got rid of a lot of the boxes of stuff we had in the house, got rid of stuff we didn't need anymore, Precious and Zoe have not fought. Which one, sis? June Pride or Crosscraft? Because I believe Crosscraft accrues on Friday. The post. Christopher probably either posted on his Facebook, the Facebook group, or the YouTube. Not sure. I'm not sure which way he's going to post it. Normally he does a little video of the winners on Facebook. Now Crosscraft, we already had week 1. So week 2 for that, it closed on Friday, I believe. And it'll go probably Saturday or Sunday they do the live draw on Artemis's channel. I'll send you the information for Crosscraft when I get off here, sis. Or wait a minute, I can do it now. I keep forgetting I got like 3 devices. Yeah, June Pride. I'm not sure when Christopher will put out the winners for that. Just keep an eye on the Facebook page for that one, sis. But I'll send you the information for the Crosscraft one as well. I don't think he's done last week. Let me check, sis. I'll go in the group and look. I don't think he's done the last week's winners. 1 second. No, I don't think he's posted out the winners yet, sis. Crosscraft, that one is with Artemis and Diamonds and Doxies. You could do anything you want. You could color, you could crochet, you could whatever you want type of craft. I'm working on diamond painting, of course. But yeah, you could do any type of craft you want for Crosscraft. No, that's not what I want. Come on, give me what I want. Thank you. Mom, I couldn't tell you if the mail's been yet or not. Not surprised with that cat. All right, I'll send you an invite to Crosscraft, sis. All right. Oh, okay, Nancy. Yeah, go have fun with the bug guy. Okay, Artemis has got the video up. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to change cameras because this one is overheating. I knew it probably would. So I will be right back. Oh, it's not going to let me out. Oh, there it goes. I'll be right back with the overhead, sis. So I sent you a invite to Crosscraft. So there's should be a post in there about all the rules and the ways to enter and all that. Of course, I had a feeling that was going to overheat, but it's okay. It's okay. I have another device. Later, Nancy. Actually, that's my cousin's wife's name is Nancy. All right, sissy. It's gonna take a minute to get back, boot it back up. But I'm waiting on StreamYard to load. Thank you. All right, let's see how long it takes for this to load up. Oh, actually, not long. Oh my gosh. All right. I'll get straight in a minute with the bread. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh. It's just one of them days. But yeah, so that's what's new around here. I should have had a video drop on Monday. It should have been a popcorn topic of the week. I don't have any more mail haul videos yet, but there will be some coming. I have packages on the way. I will not be live Thursday, guys. I have an errand to run, and by the time I get home, it would be just too late to rush and get a live stream going, because I'd be home way after my live scheduled time anyway. I will not be live the 30th of this month either. I have errands to run that day. I won't be live the 18th. I believe the 18th falls on a... Alexa, what day is the 18th?
The next occurrence of the 18th is Thursday, June 18th, 2026.
Yeah, so I won't be live on the 18th either. I'll have errands to run that day. Let's see, next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'll be playing the game again on those days. The Black Blast. I'm doing the adventure part now because my state got eliminated from the bracket, so like I say, my next video won't be out till next Monday. It'll be a topic of the week, popcorn topic of the week. So actually, after this live, I have to sit down and take care of some stuff on my to-do list. Yesterday, I actually moved my printer to the other side of the room, and that actually gave me some more space on my shelf beside me for all my special drills and my storage containers and my over 450 rolls of washi tape. If you know, you know. What, into town or out of town? Oh, high school's getting out. Or they're going to go get, they're on the way to get the Votech kids. So I organized that, so, but so that's done. Pretty much the way I want it. Organize my other stand. It sits behind where my door is. That also holds diamond painting stuff. So yeah. So I'm kind of getting my I'm getting my diamond painting area the way I want it. It's a slow process, but you know, I'd rather be a slow process and get it the way I want it set up than rush and set things up and not like how it's set up. And then I've been getting my spare drills all straight, my crystals and special shape drills and things like that. I want to start using my specials a lot more, so I'm getting more confident with adding bling and changing things up in a canvas now than I used to be. I used to still be a little timid about it, but I'm branching out. So, I mean, I may change, sometimes I'll change 3 or 4 things in a canvas. I don't go, I'm not, let's put this, I'm not Tima. Hey, Tannis. I'm not Tima and Cheryl or Rochelle Blunt, aka Bling It Up. I'm not to their level of blinging a canvas yet. I'm still in the baby steps. Yeah, I'm still in the baby steps. How are you, Tannis? Oh my gosh. Oh, welcome back, Sissy. Oh, I was talking about I got my shelf, moved my printer and got my shelf so I could fit all my stuff up there for diamond painting. And it doesn't let's put it this way, it doesn't look bad now. So I don't know if anybody's seen it beforehand, but this is my area now. So oh yeah, you may have to refresh, Sissy. Oh, thank you for stopping by, Candace. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good too. I woke up with a slight headache this morning, but it was an air pressure change, so it's better now. But yeah, so I got that all straight and the way I want it. Printer's over on the other side of the room now. Which is not bad because my printer prints wirelessly, so I don't have to worry about it being hooked to Ethernet or whatever. So yeah, I'm doing good. I mean, like I say, I got that straight last night. I'm getting my all my spare drills straight. I've gotten all my crystals. I've got my crystals put into their storage. I just have to organize them, and some of them can actually be I have to color match them. So there's that. But that can. Okay, so yeah, YouTube does that sometimes to people. And I told her that she's blending in real good. I started to put heat blending in real good. I started to look away. yeah, so if y'all hear buzzing, it was a spam call coming through. But yeah, so YouTube do that sometimes. It'll lag. The chat will lag behind. Whenever it does that, you just it's just refresh and it should fix it. Mom, I've already sent Jenny a message and all about it. I didn't know that she must have messaged you before I messaged her. I sent her pictures earlier. Yeah. She's still laying up there? She's still laying up there? On your clothes at the end of your bed? She done found her a little bed. Oh, the projector screen. Yeah, if it happens like that, when you think you're behind in chat, just refresh your page. I'll send her a picture later of her sitting in the pile of clothes. I've got that. Her sitting up when she was sitting up in the pile of clothes. I'll send Jenny that picture later. Yeah, I have when she was sitting up in it though. I'll sneak in there later and get a picture of her. I'll sneak in and get a picture of her after my live. I'm saying if she's still there after my live, I'll get a picture of it. Mom, I have a picture of her sitting there, but I don't have one. Not the one of her sleeping there. I'm on a live stream. Yeah, because StreamYard, shoot. Ooh, ha. YouTube is lagging on my desktop a little bit as well. So it's something with YouTube today. YouTube has a tendency to get a hair up its ass and want to lag. But then YouTube and StreamYards, one always is ahead of the other. That's why I have both chats up, because sometimes the YouTube chat is ahead of the StreamYards chat, and then sometimes the StreamYards chat is ahead of the YouTube. Yeah, it is one of those days. It's like technology doesn't want to work right today. I was having issues with the tablet earlier. I think got that fixed now. So I was using the other device I had, but that device likes to overheat. So I was able to use that for a while till I got the tablet fixed, and then I had to switch. Thank God the tablet started working right. For now, knock on wood. I could do that because my table is solid wood. But yeah, so we're putting in the last color into this section, and then we'll start the next section, the other eye. We did the other eye of the Cheshire cat. And I'm loving how the eyes came out. Adding the sparklers and the crystals really made his eyes pop. And then I can't wait until I can get a picture later tonight with the glow in the dark in his eye and whiskers. And can post. So I'll post that later tonight. So now let's dump these back in. I gotta pull up the 2 release papers and move them over. That's just how I put these release papers down, just to help me know where the edge of the I'm working on is, so I don't because I'll forget and can't see where this plastic is. The clear plastic, because this one has the perforated plastic, but it doesn't have the pink lines, thank God. Because after the incident with Pete and it getting on the canvas itself, I've been so scared that if I get one that has the pink lines, they're going to be on my canvas. That just, where did my magnet go? That just freaks me out. I need to take the bolts off, because I'm not actually, I hang this up on my door now. I can pull that back with that. All right, so with that. There we go. Get that back down. Yeah, I know I'm a little OCD with this, but let's get this one down. I'm gonna get my finger where I need it to, so I know where I'm putting the release paper. And of course, that's where that under there, right? Go over just one line. Back up there. This comes down here. Sorry guys, I'm just OCD about that's when I start my sections. Oh my gosh. Alright, so you know what? I'm actually hold this. I only need one clear one. Alright. Alrighty. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and put in the glow in the dark first. And get that done. So we can see where his other whiskers are. Hold on a minute, guys. What the noise was. Alright, let me move you guys over. Oh, of course. I moved it and over a little bit, up a little bit. There we go. Now. There we go. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put the in his whiskers. I'm only doing it on the one symbol because it's also got ABs in here as well that blend in with the glow in the dark. So but I can't wait to see the glow in the dark. Because I think I fixed my black light, so that will really help later tonight when I want to take the picture of the glow in the dark. So, let's see, where are we at? Not quite an hour yet, but I'm gonna push it as long as I can today. So I can fix my putty. Oh, that's right. I actually have a putty win that I went off of the Facebook coming as well. I'm excited about that. I got some packages coming. It's just going to take them a little bit. One of them I know is going to take a couple of weeks because it's being drop shipped out of China. But I'm excited about that one because that's going to be my first time ever having something from that company. Actually, the other canvas I have coming too is first time ever having something from that company. So, and the other one, there's another package I have coming too. It'll be the first time from that company as well. So, of course, I've ordered from Tmall many times. So I do have a Tmall package. It'll be coming. So. I've ordered for Tmall probably. I probably got at least $300 or $400 worth of product from Tmall. So, if not more, actually. See, I know I'm doing chicken for dinner tonight. I might do Brussels sprouts with it. I know that. I think I'm gonna put it in the oven with some seasoning, bake it, and then I may bake it in tomato sauce though. And you put bake it with mozzarella cheese afterwards. Okay, so we got his face whiskers, some of them done. Still have some down here we'll have to do. And like I say, I'm also putting it in his teeth as well. So that'll look really good when he's on the wall and he goes in the dark at night. So. I am a sucker for anything that glows in the dark. I love anything glowing in the dark. Glow in the dark paints, glow in the dark drills, stickers, you name it. Oh my God, if it glows in the dark, I love it. Oh, cool, Sissy. Yeah, I don't have, oh, that's right. Tell her happy birthday, Sissy. I forgot. Today was her birthday. I was thinking today was actually not the 9th. I was thinking today was the 8th. I don't know why. I knew it was today was Tuesday, but I was thinking today was the 8th and not the 9th. No, I just forgot the date. Had the right day, but didn't have the right date. No, seriously. I had the right day, but the wrong date. Wow, how is she 14 already? Yeah, I'm doing something with chicken. So, like I say. But pizza does sound good. I might get the stuff on the 18th to do that. Because our local Food Line actually sells pizza dough in the deli that you can get. And you can, make your own pizza. anyway, just don't know how I want to do it. I don't know if I want to do it as barbecue chicken or if I want to do the tomato and the cheese. I may just make it in spaghetti sauce. And, then put cheese on it. That sounds good. I'm telling you, my choice for the sparklers and the crystals in the eyes of this Cheshire cat, I'm loving that decision. Because now that I got the black around it and this side of him is done, and his part, those eyes just pop out. And then with the glow in the dark, oh my god, that's going to be so cool because, at night you can make it glow and you just see his whiskers. And that's all you see. No, the sparklers and the square crystals I use no, they don't glow. It's the what I use for his whiskers is what glows. I actually have black ones coming as well. That's what I ordered for Tima, was just some glow in the dark drills. The black rounds and squares, because I have the 5200 AB glow. I have the 3865 glow. Actually, there's a glow in the dark ones in there I know are from Tima. Oh, cool, sissy. Yeah, we have all kind. Our food line sells all kinds of pizzas, and you can get these huge ones in our deli that they sell. But they also sell the fresh pizza dough and all that as well. I tell you, sis, if the girls ever have a fundraiser at school and it's called Joe Corby's, oh my god, those are good pizzas, especially the breakfast pizza from Joe Corby's. It's got like this buttery sauce, and you put the bacon bits and the cheese on it. Oh, so good. And their cookie dough was good too. Yeah, I know kids are growing quickly. I looked at some of my younger well, they're my second cousins. They're my cousin's children, and it's like, how are they the age they are already? Because it's like they were just born. Um, and now they're so grown. Some of them, and some of them are like, oh god, just becoming teenagers, and yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy. Oh my god, it's like my great nephew. Um, he's already what, 3 months old, almost 4 months old. It's like, where did that time? I seen him the other day. when they dropped the kitty off. And he's still so tiny, though. He's a tiny little boy. So we'll do the, where are we at? Oh, okay, we're over an hour now. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm gonna push as long as I can push, but I do have to go and cook dinner at some point. So, like I say, I'm just gonna bake the chicken somehow, and then make a vegetable to go with it. And probably, no, I didn't take my milk. I don't have any milk. Well, I can still make the mashed potatoes without milk. Just add extra butter. If I want to make potatoes. Trying to get a good bit of this done, this section all done, so I can take my progress perk for June Pride, which I do that. I do too. That's one of the events I do every year. That since I've been diamond painting is June Pride. There's a couple others as well, but June Pride holds a soft spot for me as well. For my cousin and all. So. Yeah. I'm doing something with chicken. And I'm going to do the other bag of Brussels sprouts. Think I'm going to just take a can of spaghetti sauce and cook the chicken in that, season it, cook the chicken in that, and then can put some of that Italian cheese over it. See, I don't know why since I don't have the ads on for my lives. I don't know why YouTube is doing that. Because the ads are only supposed to be on for when this goes back to a hashtag replay. But YouTube keeps putting ads in there. I actually have that turned off, so I'm going to have to go in and check that again and see what the heck's going on. Because I know I went in and checked that off before I started the live. See, I know it's the ads that help me earn my AdSense revenue, but it can be annoying popping up like that during a live. Yeah, I have that feature turned off, but YouTube is putting ads on there anyway. So yeah, I don't know how to stop that. Because I mean, like I said, I turned the feature off. But I guess where my lives are monetized, that might be the reason they're doing it. I mean, because if I do my live and it's not monetized while I'm live, then I'm not earning nothing while I'm live. But if I monetize it when it goes to #replay, then when it's watched there, I earn. So it's kind of like a catch-22, on do you monetize your live or do you not monetize your live? I mean, I'm halfway to a paycheck again, so that's I've got that in my mind, hoping right around Christmas time, I hit my next paycheck from YouTube. So let's see if that happens. I think I'm like 65% right now. So I have the 100% I got to get to. So that's not too bad. And this is only June, so July, August, September, October. Hopefully by November, I might be where I want to be with it. Yeah, you got to have 100 before you can cash out. You can have more. You can actually make more than 100, but you have to have a minimum of $100 to be able to for it to cash out to you. Which I wish that wasn't the case. I wish that they'd lower that threshold to maybe say $50, and you can cash out at 50. If you want. That would be cool. Diesel. Yeah, she's actually, like I say, it's a good sign seeing her wanting to be out now, because the first day and a half she just hid. She came out last night and she was plundering. She was actually here in my room. So he says, I tried to get into the partner program over on TikTok and I can't. I don't know what's going on. I never meet the requirements, I guess. Yeah, I know, Mama. Yeah, I guess I just don't meet the requirements for TikTok. But I'm not on TikTok like that much. I mostly just go to TikTok to watch TikTok videos. I really don't post over there. Or do live streams or anything over there. So once I get off this live, I think I'm gonna have to shut my front window and turn the AC on. I only had it off, the AC off, because it got like down in the 50s last night. So guys, let me go ahead and do that. I will be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back and I can see that the overhead has frozen. I don't know why. Let me fix that. Okay. Let me fix the overhead, guys. I'll have to check into it, sis. But like I say, I really don't. I really haven't done much on TikTok, so um, I guess I could always use the tablet and do overhead shots of stuff, do lives that way. I don't know. I'll check into it. I mean, I've got fans over there. It's not that, but it's just fitting in the time, you know. Um, so now I'm just seeing if make sure this is going to move back up. Yeah, I had to shut my front window and turn my AC on. It was getting a little warm. It's like as the sun goes down, it's been getting warmer, and then it all of a sudden it'll go back cool. So it's crazy. But all right, there we go. Let's get back. There we go. Frame. So we're finishing up in this section. So but anyway. So yeah, like I said, I won't be live Thursday this week. Because by the time I get home from my errand, it'll be after 2:30, 3 o'clock, the latest. Yeah, and it would just be after my general live time, and yeah, it's a good walk to where I gotta go and walk back. So it's a nice walk. Don't get me wrong, but it's a walk. Um, but anyway. There is an event I could go to tomorrow, but I don't know if she's going to want to because we got to walk out again on Thursday. That one's just for some vegetables anyway, so. But anywho, so yeah. No, Thursday we have this it's called Shop the Food Truck. It comes from our state's food bank, and me and mom go to it when it's there. Every little bit helps, believe me. You know, when you're on a tight budget, and yeah, you got to do what you got to do. So whenever they have a food bank, we hit it. Oh my gosh, he started the Cheshire. I love, don't get me wrong, I love all the characters in Alice in Wonderland, don't get me wrong. But the Cheshire Cat has, I don't know why. I gravitate to him. And I just downloaded I got my Wii set up that I can download ISO files and all that. And one of the games I downloaded is an Alice in Wonderland game. So I may play that while I got dinner in the oven. You know, so I don't know yet. Oh, I need to refresh this page. That's what. Let's just refresh the page. It's like the other page over here on my desktop froze up. So. Oh, did the oh, it just timed out. Okay. Oh, I don't know why it timed out. I will get the overhead back in a minute, guys. I don't know why I'm having technical issues here lately. It's driving me insane. I knew I'd missed some of that color. Tell me try again. Let me go out. Totally out of the app and back into the app. Maybe that helps. Oh, come on. Hey, Makita, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. Just having some technical issues, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Just dealing with the hot weather. We've been close to the 90s, and and we've got quite a few days this week. We're going to be in the 90s. So, and I've got an errand to run on Thursday. So, yeah, it's going to be hot. But I got to run the errand, so I can do it. I can leave early that morning. Just have to deal with the heat coming home. But I'll take plenty of, I'll take a big soda bottle because I'll have my wagon with me. So I can put a big soda bottle of water in my wagon and have, you know, so I can stay hydrated. And there are plenty of places that I can sit down and take a break from walking on the way home. That's a good thing as well. Let's see. Let's see if it's gonna let me in. No, that's not what I want. That way just a tad. Now let's see if it's going to load. But yeah, so there's, like I say, there's plenty of places to sit down and coming back home, that I can rest and so. But anyway, but you got to do what you got to do when you have to. I mean, this is an errand. It's kind of a, in a way. You know. So I think we are going to be able to make the two. Yeah, I did try to or late in the evening, Arkita. But this errand that I'm running, it's from 12 to 2. So we'll leave out early that morning, me and Mom, and get there. We could sit inside the library for a while until it starts, and then it'll take us maybe an hour and a half to maybe walk back home, depending on how many times we sit and take a break as along the way. So but like I say, we'll have plenty of water with us, just be on the safe side and everything. So and there are other places we could stop and get water if we need to as well. Excuse me, guys. I didn't mean to yawn. Ooh. But we'll also take our time walking too and not rush walking either. So. So what you working on, Marquita? I'm still working on the Alice in Wonderland, and I'm also still working on the Golden Valley. I will be starting another kit in July, though. For Year of the Horse. It's for the little Christmas event in the Year of the Horse, which I can't remember what they're Mary all the way, Mary something. But where I finished Woodsy Witch and Sir Guinea Pig, that it gave me the ability to kit up 2 more kits actually. That's how what I'm doing this year, this time. Instead of trying to go into the new year without any whips, I'm giving myself permission that when I finish a whip, that's in my whip rotation, that I can kit up something, be it a off canvas project, another canvas for an event, you know. Now I'm not counting my canvas. I do have 2 other well, they're not even whips because technically because I've not started them yet, but they are for 2 little. What are they? I think they're 15 by 15. And I got them for a time lapse video. So, yeah, I think they're 15 by 15 actually. No, actually, the one is a 20 by 20, and the other one is a 20 by 25. So they're, yeah, I guess you could say roughly 15 by 15. Because that's the canvas, actual canvas size. So, but I'm not actually counting those because those are for, like I say, for our time lapse videos. They're just little teeny snack size. I actually ain't got a lot more to do in this. It's a lot of color blocking in this section of. I mean, yeah, there's been confetti. Don't get me wrong, but there also have been a lot of color blocking areas in this canvas as well. And see, I'm actually happy with a little bit of both. I love the color blocking and the confetti. I love when there is an equal balance of both. But it doesn't matter to me if it has a lot of confetti or a lot of color blocking. I like either or. Just like I'm the same way. I'm team round, team square as well. So, there's that as well. Anywho, so like I said, we're going to try to push. We're getting close to 2 hours. So I may actually push this over the 2-hour mark. I don't know. Depends on where we're at. Color, finishing up wise of this section when it hits 2-hour mark. I may have to go cook dinner at some point, which it's not gonna take long because I'm baking the chicken and I'm doing some Brussels sprouts, which they're in a steamable bag. I can do them in the microwave. So no biggie. I've had chicken almost every day this week. But I love me some chicken. Oh my God. I love me some chicken breasts. I don't eat the dark meat. I'm not a dark meat person. Um, but I love chicken breasts. I'll eat chicken wings once in a blue moon. But chicken wings are actually considered white meat, actually. Thighs and legs are your dark meat. And then your chicken wings and your breast are your white meat. It's like if you ever go to a restaurant and you order a fried chicken platter and you get the white meat. That's why it always comes with wings, a wing on it as well. Yeah, yeah. Like I say, I'm team round, team square, and I'm team color blocking and team confetti as well. Um, so when you see those little Facebook polls and stuff, or you know um, when Christian Miranda put them up, and they asked that, and I'm team both. It's hard to pick one, over the other for me. And now I know there's people out there, they're strictly color blocking. They don't like confetti, or vice versa. There's the ones that love the confetti, but not the color blocking. And then you got people who are team round or team square. But for me, I'm team both on them all. You know. Now I used to be with canvases. I used to be scared to do anything bigger than a 40 by 50. Um, and then it's anything bigger than a 40 by 40 actually. And then I stepped out and did a 40 by 50, and I've progressively gone up since, because this baby is 106 by 70. So, but I love the artwork of this, though. I think that's what's keeping me from not getting overwhelmed with this canvas. Is I love the artwork. I love Alice in Wonderland. I mean, growing up, I'd watch that movie over and over and over again. My parents actually got tired of that after a while. They were never so glad when my Alice in Wonderland tape, the VCR, ate it. Uh, and I couldn't watch it over and over and over again. Um, but I cried. I had cried when that happened. Um, but yeah, if it's a piece of artwork you love, then the confetti and the color blocking doesn't get to me as much. I mean, it can a little bit. It depends on how I'm feeling when I'm sitting down diamond painting, that day. And I just missed a whole load of sevens over here. Oh yeah, this canvas is huge, Marquita. Um, and the Chuck Penson I'm doing is 93 by 70. So that's why I said I've made peace with about not finishing my whips and going into the new year with no whips. And I've gone to a system now where if I get a canvas, if I complete a whip, no matter when it is, I complete a whip, I can kit up another kit if I want. So right now I have 2 free passes for myself to kit up, because I finished 2 whips out of the 4 that I had. And I finished the 2 smallest whips I had actually, so they're now on my wall. Well, one's on my closet door and one's on the wall by the guinea pig cage. Well, fits accordingly, I mean, because it is called Sir Guinea Pig, so. And speaking of the princess herself, Princess Corona, I know I talked in my last live about she had a hurt paw. It is actually, the swelling is going down, so that is a good sign. She's still walking and eating and drinking and all that good stuff, so she never stopped eating or drinking, so that was, or walking around, so that was a good sign there. I think what she did, she got a sore on her bottom of her paw, and it just swelled up a little bit, and, so, but I'm keeping an eye on it. My very first canvas I ever done was a 30 by 40. And I actually still have those canvases. Yeah, I have gems flow over here. I think I have them in I know I have one of them in my gems flow. I don't know if I have the other 2, but I still have the other 2 though. Actually, I've done, which one is it that I have? Which one is it? Okay, that's that one. So that one's done. Hold on, let's see, I gotta edit that. Made it to my finishes. I still have 118 logged into my gems flow. I still have 118 logged in on my gems flow. I've finished 115 canvases. I know I've actually finished more than that because I really don't use gems flow anymore. I keep them in a logbook now. This was one of them. I actually single placed that whole canvas. That whole background is all one color, and then you had the deer in the center. I guess I don't have the other 2 in here. They were skulls. The other 2 were skulls, so and I don't have them logged into my gems flow. But I actually still have them. They're in one of my portfolio books. But yeah, so. So they were the first, and then of course I did, some 30 by 30s and smaller canvases, off canvas projects, things like that. But like I say, my very first, like I say, was a 30 by 40. And yeah, I was actually a little nervous to even do a 30 by 40 at first. So, but once I got the hang of it, it was like, oh my God, I was hooked. You know, I was hooked from there. And my very first licensed canvas was actually Rainbow Dahlia Tree. Mom bought it for me at Hobby Lobby, and it was a Diamond Dots. It was a partial. Um, I'll do any pretty much if it fits the room I have the and space, I'll do it. I actually do have the wall space now for this one. Since we cleared out we had cleared out our storage unit, and we didn't have much storage here, so it was just sat in boxes and corners, you know, and stuff. But we went through and we totally cleared out. Oh, I mean, a ton of stuff. It's a long story. But um, um, since then, I actually have wall space. Now, eventually, I'll probably take some of my ones I've had up for a while down, and maybe, you know, replace them with another canvas. I don't know. But I actually have a spot picked for this one, and my mom wants to put the Golden Valley up in her room. Oh, why did it? There we go. I don't know why it just put that up on the. I don't know. StreamYard's doing some funny stuff. YouTube's doing some funny stuff, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm not fighting with it. God. Now, why did my keyboard come up on the screen? There we go. Oh, geez. Today is just one of them technical days. And of course, I do that whole and still miss. Why does that happen? You know, you get done a color and then you see some that you miss. Oh my gosh. There we go. Anyway. Let's see. So we're just over the 2-hour mark. So I'll probably go for a little bit longer, and then I will jump out for the day. Like I say, I will not be live on Thursday due to an errand I gotta run. But I will be live Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 5:30 p.m. To finish out the last 3 lives for the paid collaboration that I'm doing. And I don't know if I'll continue playing. I may continue playing video games every so often online. Just because it's kind of fun, actually, you know, and relaxing. So. We're almost finished the top half of Cheshire's face. So that's coming out cool. Yeah, I love me some Alice in Wonderland. Like I say, it's Cheshire Cat has been my favorite ever since I was a young kid. So I think I love him because of the way he disappears, and you just see the glow. I mean, just when he disappears, and he's kind of sarcastic too in a way. And the caterpillar, I think, is sarcastic too. So, him and his hookah, he's sitting there on the mushroom with his hookah. But I would have to say the Queen of Hearts, boy, she was rude and crude. You know, and but so I have a feeling I probably will be using this for rude, nude, and crude. It's like if I can fit this into an event where it doesn't need a new start. I've been doing that. The same thing with the Chuck Penson, because I know there's another Chuck along coming up September. I want to say, but I do know there's another Chuck. There's a Chuck along coming. I missed the first one. I just had a lot going on at the time, and I was barely keeping up with the events I was in at that point. But that has since kind of settled down somewhat. And I can get back to focusing on working on my projects. No, we, meaning me, my sister, my nephew, soon to be nephew-in-law, my stepniece, we broke down and made Mom get rid of a lot of stuff because she was a pack rat, guys. She was a pack rat. And it was getting to the point where I would try to throw things away. And with her mindset being the way it is now, she would get violent with me and things like that. So, it took an army to get it done, but we got it done. Yeah, I was using Gemsflow for a while, but I've gone back to a paper logbook system. So I kind of like the paper better than the Gemsflow now. So I've got a couple binders that one binder has all my 30 by 30s and 30 by 30, 30 by 40 and smaller, I believe is how I titled the one. And the other one is 40 by 40 and larger. So I got them broke down into sizes, and then I have all my finishes. Because what I did is I went on my Gemsflow and I screenshotted all my finished ones on there. So I actually had all the information to put into the, this one. And then I actually have a binder that is for the canvases I'm working on. So, so when I go and start a canvas, I pull the page out of the logbook, because what it is, I have a printed page, and it's got all the information for the canvas that I want on it and all that. And then I usually, if it does not have a sticker sheet, I photocopy the key on the side of the canvas on my printer, because I have a scanner also. Mine's a scanner and printer all in one. So I can do that. And then I use double-sided tape and I make my own stickers. Or if I think I need an extra set of stickers for overflow, if I'm not, well, now I'm starting to use my project bags. And that's my Hello Kitty one. It's got all my overflow Alice ones in it. But I'll make an extra set of stickers if I need to. You know. So, but that's what works for me, you know. I know some people doing it on the Gems Flow works for them. Other people, you know, they actually have actual they do their logbooks a little differently, you know. So it's whatever works for you, you know, how to keep track of all your kits and stuff, you know. We all just do what works for us, you know. And if something I do, you know, with mine you know, you think might work for you, but you know, you don't want it this part, what, you know, you want it kind of this way, you can always take and tweak somebody's idea, you know, to make it fit your own, you know. And it gets me, people out there, they're like, oh, you're stealing somebody's idea, blah, 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 blah. That was their idea. No, I mean, everybody can have the same idea, though, and do it a little bit differently. You know, just like with the tray makers and the putty makers and the pin makers, you know, we all have our own preferences of who we like and who we buy from, you know, but they all can live in the same web space. And, you know, this Turner does theirs a little bit differently. And, you know, I have so many pins from different people. I have so many trays from different people. You know, I have putties from, I know, at least 8 or 9 different shops. Okay, and same thing with washi tape. Okay, I have a obsession with washi tape and putty and trays. You know, it's just everybody does everything their own way, and everybody has their likes, their dislikes, and, you know, same thing with cover minders. I love this one. This is from Carissa's Craft Corner. I believe this is what her name is. But I know this is from Carissa. And he is the cutest rainbow peacock. I don't use him. He just sits on my desk as a decoration. But he's huge, you know. But so he's my little, you know, little desk mascot, as you would say, you know. Then, of course, I got my lily pads from Tracy, and I have cover minders from Tima, Crashly, Dawn Marie, from Nana's Crafty Gems. Oh God, I can't remember who did my skulls on the Black Rose. I have the tag up there with them on it because I actually have an authenticity tag, or however you say that. Let's see. I have a Bella Art de Nicole cover minder. I know that. Trying to remember. Oh, I know I bought a glow in the dark cover minder kitty from Tracy's DP World. I got him. Can't remember where my little reindeer came from. I have a koi goldfish. I know that was from Punky Pie Pours before they stopped being able to pour resin. So I have one of those. I have a Disney's Diamond Den. I have a pink heart with a D in it from Ditzy. Yeah, I have a ton of cover reminders. And I have my NYX Notions cover reminders. This was an extra that came with the treasure chest. That's what it's called, treasure chest. For the I got the Vampire's Desire, I believe. So I have the, extra one of the nameplates. So what I did is I just put 2 magnets on the back of it, and when I take my progress picture, I put this on my picture when I take it, so nobody can steal my picture. I also have my cover reminder bar that matches my tray from NYX. I'll also sometimes use this one in the picture as well. Cool. I want to get the logbook from Amazon that TP Addiction Adventures J Rob did, but I went to go look at it and get it the other day to add it to my cart, and it told me it was sold out. So I'm waiting to see if it's going to come back in stock or not. I hope so, because I would love to have that book. But there's another book I want over there, and that is the one that Bunny XO wrote, Jelly Roll's wife. I so want that one. I may get that this when I get paid again. I so want that book. There's also a movie I want to get to, but that is it's a movie me and my mom love, with Jason Robar and Winona Ryder. It was called Square Dance. It's a really, really good movie, actually. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. No, I dropped one. So yeah, so I'm looking about getting that as well. But I gotta wait till I get paid, so. Watch Diesel. She don't remember. G said she'll try to dart for a door. Said be careful going in when you go in and out, because remember G said Diesel will try to dart for the door. She's still in the corner of your pile of clothes. She was at the end of your bed. What? Yeah, because Diesel was asleep at the end of your bed in your pile of clothes. She. I know, with her name, you would think it's a boy. I said, I know, with her name, it makes it think it's a boy. Okay, just checking on her. because she's still getting used to the house and everything, I mean, it's a shock to her. She's not even a year old yet, and she was used to one environment. And now she's in another environment. So, oh my God, that's coming out so cool. That is coming out so cool. Oh my God, I'm loving how the Cheshire is coming out in this. Oh my gosh. And like I said, the only place that I did enhance this was the eyes. I used sparklers and thank you, Marquita. I used sparklers for square, emerald and light green. And then I had a few, and I don't even remember. I know they're from Tima. I think they came as a sample from Tima or from somewhere, but they were Tima drills. They were crystal square. So I use those on the inner part of the eye, and then and then of course I'm using the glow in the dark for the whiskers and all. So yeah. Oh, his eyes are just popping out of that canvas. Oh my gosh, I am so loving that. Seeing it in the camera and seeing it in person is like two different things, but oh, it's the little things that make me happy. It's the little things. So. What was that? Oh, yeah, Precious's eye. Yeah. Yeah, Precious has a weepy eye. And she kind of doesn't like when mommy cleans her eye, but mommy gets her and makes her let her clean it. So it's kind of like what is that dog breed that does it a lot of time? Shih Tzus and those type of dogs. It's kind of like Shih Tzus and them do. Oh, I'm not surprised. Those little piggies. Them the three outside babies are little piggies, and it's so cute to watch them. Because the third one's not there right now, or Scoots is not. Yeah, and Scoots ain't there either right now. So it's funny. The mama to these babies weaned them and took off. The mama weaned them and then took off, and our outside half wild, half whatever you want to call him, kitty, because Scooty Boots he's a pistol. He has took over caring for them, and the same thing happened to him when he was a kitten. His mama weaned him, took off, and his daddy raised him. So it's funny, how he had the instinct to step up like his dad did. So, but yeah, she either goes by Diesel or Mama's. Yeah, because if they wanted to fight each other, they'd have been at each other by now. I mean, Precious is his daughter. That's about it. And then Precious took off. Precious walked away. His daughter walked away. It was so funny. Because the poor Diesel just sat there and looked at her like, Okay, what was that? Oh, it was funny, y'all. Oh my gosh. I mean, Zoe, I put Zoe near her. Zoe didn't care for a Zoe just took off from her. But Zoe has you know, mind of her own, and she don't like, I don't know, she don't like her own shadow. So, but anyway, it was funny like yesterday though, because Diesel just like, okay. All right, let's go with, because I know the one and the dot are ABs, so I'm going to save them for last. So there's three. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We still have 8 colors to do, counting the 2 ABs. So WBSC is acting up. Give me 1 second to finish putting this color down, and I'll. No, I'll come find you something else. I know right now it's probably King of Queens on CMT. Or I don't think it's Mama's Family yet. It's almost 4:30. Mama's Family may be on. Yeah. Yeah, I see it on mine because I got mine still on WBSC. Guys, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I'm back. I had to go help mom. I had to go help mom, and then I think it's pronounced Taft. I'm still afraid to actually ask because I feel bad asking somebody when you pronounce their name wrong. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now I gotta find the what I'm looking for. Oh, there it is. I'm like, I know it was there and I couldn't find it. Saved my life. Oh, I just need a few so I can just pour them in the lid. I seen this woman, she actually took one of the little green boat trays that we get with our you get with all your Amazon kits and everything. And she cut a circle out to fit in one of the lids of the bottles. So that when she had to pour just a few out, didn't need a whole lot, she could pour it into the lid of the bottle, and it actually could still line up the drills. I thought that was like uber neat. I actually do have a little it's a little bit bigger than this round like tray. It doesn't have any bottom. I'm thinking about maybe doing that with. Um, so I'm actually thinking about doing that with this. Taking and cutting a I don't know if I have. Oh, maybe this will. So like out of this, I was thinking of like cut it out that and put that in there and then glue that into the bottom of that tray. And then I can actually do that with this. So but yeah, I think that would work. I might work on that when I get off the live while I'm cooking dinner. I think that would be pretty cool to do. Okay. So we got the YTWK1, the dot in the end. So we got like 7 colors left. Well, I actually say 6 because there's only 2. Friggin' seagull. You should have known it, little sucker, be here by this time. I hate that seagull. I swear to God, I hate the seagull. You know, I wanted one as a pet when I was a kid. We were somewhere and found one that had an injured wing, and they wouldn't let me keep him as a pet as a kid. Now I'm kind of glad they didn't, because now I see how annoying them birds are. Okay. But yeah. So we'll finish this section up on cam. And then I'll log out for today. And like I say, I won't be live again until next week. Well, actually, I'll be live Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but I won't be live diamond painting again until next week. I'll be live Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with the Block Blast game for the paid collaboration I'm doing. I'm actually working on the adventure on that one. So I forget where I'm even at on that, but I'm going to keep that going until I beat that. Which I'm actually having fun because for the cup portion of the Black Blast, my team got eliminated. So we're not able to play the cup no more, no further in the cup, which is okay. You know, but you can still play the game. But anyway, so that's what I got coming up. And then Monday, another video will drop on Monday of the popcorn topic of the week. I'm not sure which one it is, but I know I have them all posted, so they're scheduled to post out on their specific day. Oh shoot, I missed some wise. So that is all set and ready to go all the way up to, I think, the end of July before I have to film any more. It's cool when you can actually pre-film a topic, you know. So, and I can get that done months in advance, you know, and have the content months in advance. You know, I mean, I could work on more content. I just need to, and that's the other thing. I'll be putting out I'll probably put out a little video and also put a community post up, and then also put it on the Facebook group for suggestions for the popcorn topic of the week. You know, just nothing political, nothing religious, because boy, they could start drama. I mean, you know, I know everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and opinions are like assholes. We all have one. But you got the people out there that don't realize everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and it's like their opinion is gospel. You know that what they're saying their way. So that's why I don't talk religion or politics on my channel at all. Because that's this one is things that can start a war. Even though the person's not intentionally trying to do that, I understand, somebody talking about it, and they're just voicing their opinion. But it's like you get those Karens out there, or whatever you want to call a male version of a Karen, and they just don't let nobody, say anything. It's like it's all their way or no way. You've got to believe what they believe. It's like we're all entitled to believe what we want. We're all entitled to say what we want within reason. I do get that within reason. But it's like there are ways that you can voice your opinion and it be like, say, kind of like constructive criticism type of way, and is what I'm thinking, and not come across like you're jamming your way down somebody's throat. Not saying you can't talk about I just don't do it on my live, but like say we were in public somewhere and the conversation came up. Yeah, but be nice about it. Let that person voice their opinion. And if you don't agree with it, just don't say nothing back. Just agree to disagree. It's what I say, agree to disagree. There's nothing wrong with agreeing to disagree on something. Because that means both of you, can walk away with your own opinions. And, it doesn't cause drama. I'm like, I was in a restaurant somewhere one time and somebody was talking about something, and I had my own opinion about it, but I'm like, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. I'm not going to even acknowledge the conversation. I'm just not, and I didn't, but still. Yeah, we ain't got many more colors in this section, guys. Oh my god, his face is sticking out so cute. And that's only half of his face. That's just above his mouth and his eyes, his ears. But yeah, so that's where I stand on that kind of stuff. So, it gets me that people try to, shove their propaganda and beliefs down people's throats and make them, try to make them, believe their way is the right way. I'm like this, everybody has their own opinion. Let them be entitled to their own opinion. You don't like it? Okay. You don't have to say nothing to that person. You don't have to acknowledge that that person said what they said. I digress. I'm going down a rabbit hole. But anyway, I'm gonna keep myself out of that rabbit hole. You don't want to get lost. Because believe me, I go down a lot of rabbit holes for different things. So, yeah, I'm shocked I don't get lost, Oh my gosh. Okay, did I freeze again? I think the keys. Oh, oh, duh. Camera down there, dum dum. Why is it not turning my camera on? Mm. Okay, I am having technical difficulties again. No, I don't want the microphone. Okay, there we go. I'm back. I think. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, so we're going to finish up these last few colors. And then I will jump out of here. Go cook my dinner. You say, I believe I'm just going to take the chicken in some tomato sauce. And make some Brussels sprouts. That sounds good. Because I can just do the Brussels in the microwave. Get out of here, bro. Oh yeah. It's crazy though. I mean, there are topics you'd love to talk about, but it could cause drama. It's so crazy how people, and it gets me when the people think because you're saying something about a certain topic, and oh my god, they think you're talking about them. I'm like, if you think I'm talking about you, the shoe fits, wear it, you know. But I'm actually not really going to talk about somebody like that unless they really got under my skin, you know. Then yes, I'll talk about it. But normally, no, I don't actually come out and, you know, say anything about anybody like that. Um, and most of the time, it's something that can easily be handled, doesn't need to be brought to YouTube or whatever. But if there's an instance, you get under my skin really, really bad like that, yeah, I'm gonna out you, you know. Um, but it takes a lot, and I mean a lot, to push me to that point. I'm the type that normally I keep everything bottled up inside, so um, I'm usually not confrontational. I don't like conflict. I don't like confrontation. Um, and I don't. I mean, I'm talking human or animal. I don't like any kind of confrontation with. I mean, you got some people out there. They don't even act more like an animal than a human. When they get butt hurt. So easily. You know. And most times, I just distance myself from the one who you know might have got under my skin. I'll just distance myself from them. Um, you know, I mean, I can coexist in the same chat room with them. I don't, just because they're in there. I mean, I'm not going to block them. I'm not going to, anything like that. But just because they're in a chat room I'm in doesn't mean I have to talk to them. You know. And I don't have to explain my reasonings to that person why. I'm not. I'm just not. They just don't align with me anymore. So I don't align with them. Especially when it's someone you think is your friend. And this didn't happen on this chat program. This happened on another chat program. The person was supposedly your friend. Something happens in a chat room. You would think they would have your back, and they didn't. They were the one that actually kicked you out of the chat. I had found that out. It was, and I'm like, okay, didn't know, you know, that was the last straw with that person. Um, you know, and I've not talked to that person since. You know, I've seen them when I've been on that chat program. I've seen them in chat rooms, but I don't talk to them. I don't acknowledge them at all. Uh, it's crazy. And then you got the ones out there. Oh my God, you'll apologize, say you accidentally did something, you realize you were in the wrong, and you apologize to them, but yet they still hold a grudge with you because you wronged them. And I'm like, bye. I apologize. I was the bigger person. I'm just going to, you know, I'm just going to kick rocks, basically. Um, I've had that happen to me, and not on YouTube. This is, like I said, another chat program. I don't even really go on it anymore. Um, but I was like, and then the clicks. Oh my God, that gets me, the clicks, when people get in clicks in groups. And, if you're friends with this person, but yet that person is beefing with this person you're a friend with, you can't be friends with that person because this friend's not friends with that person. I'm like, what is this, kindergarten? I'm like, come on now, people. I've seen kindergartners act better. But yeah. So that's why a lot of times, I stay to myself. Um, but I mean, there are groups that, I feel safe in, I feel loved in, so that's where I hang out, you know, is where I feel that I am welcome. I have good friends there. I feel the love, you know. I have left groups because of stuff like that, because of the clicks. This person, oh my God, this person's doing this and this, so you can't be friends with them. I'm like, what are we playing? Kindergarten games. You got goodies, I can't play with you type thing. Like, jeez. You know. And I gotta go and clear out a lot on my Facebook anyway, because there are a lot of groups I don't even participate in anymore because you don't really see much participation in the group anymore. And I'm like, okay, that's just taking up, space on my page. So, okay, so now all we got to do is the two ABs, and then this section is done. So, now next week, I don't know if I'll be working on this canvas or if I'll work on the Golden Valley on live. I'm not quite sure yet. I need a little pad. Which one is right? This is right. Yeah, this one's. And just pour these in the lid because there's not a whole lot on the canvas or section on the canvas. I love Tracy's lily pads. They have been a game changer for me for laying ABs. You weren't supposed to call nobody. No, that's on the 17th. It's a visit. They'll call you. All right, it'll be set up. It'll be probably like through Zoom or one of those apps, which I could set that up no problem once I get the information from them. Yeah, don't worry about it. I got that handled. So we're writing the last color now, which is 5200 AB. I know it's from Diamond Art Club, and they type. I think it's 140 something is the AB for this. But we all know that this translates out to it's 5200 AB. I don't even say the Diamond Art Club actual DMC for it. I just use say 5200 because I know that's what it is. There we go. That is the last one in that section. That section is oh my god, is he so cute? I've never been in love more with the Cheshire Cat than I am right now. Oh my god. That is so darling. So go ahead and move that over. Go ahead and tear this one off. And I'll go ahead and get the next section set up before I log off. Even though I'm not going to work on it right now. So I need to get my drills put away first. Hold on. Because I'm not going to leave him on the table tonight. Actually, I think I'm going to take the release papers off. And so I can hang him up for the night. I have some other. I have to kit down some Sugar Guinea Pig and Woodsy Witch. So that's probably what I'll do later. Is kit them down. Like I say, I will work on him again. Probably next week. Well, I'll work on him again over the weekend and stuff. But on live, I'll probably work on this. I may be actually down on the next row because I've only got 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've only got 4.5 sections to do on this, and you know this is the Diamond Art Club perforated paper cover sheet. So what are they, like 4 by 4? What are they? How big are they actually? Yeah, they're 4 by 4, and then you got the one on there that is actually 2.5 by 4. So, like the ones on the very end. Yeah, right, Marquita. It's crazy that people want to act like that. You know, I'm like, you're an adult, act like an adult. You know, they can't. So I need to actually take a picture of this, but I need to wait till I get started because I want to actually. It's not dark enough in my room right now for me to do it, but I want to make this glow in one of the progress pictures. So Go ahead and take the binder off. I don't need that in there right now. That, so that lays flat until I'm ready to work on it again. I actually take this cover sheet though and just pull it over just a tad, because there's going to be one little line that sticks out from the, yeah, there we go. So then that is actually secured down. Oh, can we see where's my cover minder book? All right, I mean release paper book. Actually, I could sacrifice a release paper for that. I'm just going to cut a little bit of this release paper off. I'm just going to cut it. A little strip off of this one, because I'll sacrifice this one to putties. That way, that is covered. There we go. There we go. I feel more comfortable with that there now than I did without it. Yeah, or like we do on Saturday Night Lives, Marquita, and you know, we all come together and we talk and we chat and we have, you know, have fun and catch up with each other, you know. But you got those groups out there that you got to be in this clique or that clique, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not in high school no more. I'm like, come on now. So I need to actually take this and probably lay this in my mom's floor and take a progress break of this. So yeah, so that's where we got today. You know, we finished that section of his face. That looks so cute. This as well. You know, so I'm going to go ahead and jump out of here, guys, and I will be back I'll be back Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with the gaming live. And then I'll be back next week with diamond paintings again. So until then, hugs, love. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching us on replay. I will catch everybody later. Marquita, you have a good day. Snug Sissy, if you're still here, hugs, love you. Tell the Faith I said happy birthday, and I can't believe she's 14. And I will catch everybody later. Bye, y'all.